Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to episode 2 of the iRacing career mode series thingy with my good old friend ChatGPT. We left off 2 days ago, Monday. Yeah, because today's Wednesday. And yeah, let's jump right into it. I don't really know what else to say. So, we only have done one race the first episode because I was getting like the kinks worked out and stuff. But now I got it a bit. So I won the one race I did by 15 seconds, and I have 3 days until I get a response from one of the street stock teams. So let's see if we get it. Alright, okay. Wow, Chat GPT is just giving me a whole rundown, a whole recap. Okay, so he said, alright, last we left off, Bobby was waiting for responses from top street stock teams and a mid-pack team, as well as potential sponsorship deals with Bell Helmets and Fanatec. Let's break it down realistically. Top street stock team's response: one of the top teams is interested in Bobby as a reserve driver. They don't have a full-time seat open yet, but want to keep him in the mix in case one of their drivers can't race. Mid-pack street stock team's response: they're offering a full-time ride, but it's with a lower budget team that might not be as competitive every race. Sponsorships: Bell Helmet is willing to provide a free helmet and gear, but no direct funding. Fanatec is interested in a small financial partnership covering part of Bobby's racing expenses in exchange for branding on his car and social media promotion. Now Bobby has a choice. Take the mid-pack full-time ride for more seat time, but in a less competitive car. Join the top team as a reserve driver, which could lead to a better race opportunity, but doesn't guarantee races. Try to negotiate with both teams and see if he can secure something better. What do you think Bobby would do? Okay, so let's see what I would do. I'm going to... So, I'm going to obviously take I will take both sponsorship opportunities. I will take both sponsorship opportunities. So first, let's design our new car. Not time attack. Why am I going to time attack? Okay, paint. See. Also, new video coming out soon with the late model thing. Okay. So let's go. We're not gonna go to street stock just yet, because I mean, obviously, I'm gonna accept one of the things, but I don't know which yet. So let's go to mini stock. Where's my mini? Where's my mini Winnie? Where is it? It's like up here, right? I passed it. Dirt mini stock. I want the not dirt one, please, because I suck at. Here we go. Okay. Not a bad car. Okay, so Bell Helmets. Well, they won't be our main sponsor. Fanatec, where are you? Fanatec. Oh, hold up. Bell's helmet. Bell helmet's thing. That's fine. That was interesting. Okay, we want it white. Now we gotta change the car paint scheme. That looks better, but it's not gonna. Oh, that is not good. Let's change that to like gray. Is that? Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Here's our car. We got Fanatec. I always have the Racers for Christ. So I'm not gonna take it off. We'll say, well, Bell. Hold up. Actually, yes, real quick. RAI, Bell. We'll just say they're the same thing. We'll say they're the same thing. So. But what a W helmet right here. Oh, yeah. W helmet. I made it myself, in case you can't tell by it being terrible. Also made this race suit myself. Oh, yeah. But, yeah. So, I don't know what to do about the, street stock, though. I will have to discuss further more with the street stock teams. Okay, so I said I will take both sponsorship opportunities. I will have to discuss furthermore with the street stock teams. Great move. Securing those sponsorships will help with both equipment and finances as Bobby moves forward. Now, when discussing with the street stock teams, what would Bobby's approach be? Would he try to negotiate for better teams, like occasional races with the top team, or is he looking to see if the mid-pack team can offer anything to make their deal more appealing? Huh. How? Oh, that's who it is. Okay. How many cars does each team have in their roster? Okay, here's a realistic breakdown of the team rosters. Top street stock team, they have 3 full-time drivers and 1 part-time driver. Since they are a competitive team, they don't rotate drivers often, but if one driver is unavailable, they might need a reserve. Mid-pack street stock team, they have 2 full-time drivers and 1 extra car that they occasionally use for third driver when funding allows. This means they might have more flexibility to put Bobby in a car, but with a less competitive car. With this in mind, Bobby could negotiate for occasional races with the top team or ask the mid-pack team if they can commit to running him full-time in their extra car. Do either team race in higher up series as well? And what? Okay, we'll see. I might need to, like... This is, like, a huge test of, ChatGPT. Because if it says, like, Truck Series or Cup Series, I'm gonna say no. Because it probably wouldn't. I'd have to, like, reshape it and say, like, go for modifieds, go for like Formula V, go for like super late model, that stuff. But yeah. So I said, do either team race in higher up series as well, and what? Ah, what a legend. Okay, here's what each team is involved in beyond street stocks. Top street stock team, they also compete in pro late models and super late models. I don't know. Oh yeah, I was about to say I don't know what the difference is. I am so stupid. Which are significant steps up the ladder. Their best drivers sometimes get opportunities to move up. If Bobby impresses them, there's a chance they could offer him a test or a future ride in one of those divisions. So ChatGPT is gonna have it be so I could like test drive it. If they're like, whoa, this kid's good, then I'll move up, which is great. Mid-pack street stock team, they have no official higher tier program, but one of their drivers occasionally runs limited late models with a different team. This means there's less of a direct path upward compared to the top team. If Bobby's long-term goal is to climb the ranks, the top team might be a better connection, even if it means waiting for an opportunity. On the other hand, the mid-pack team offers immediate seat time, which could help him gain experience faster. Does this information change how he approaches the negotiations? Ooh, this is fun. I enjoy this. I have to make decisions, which could lead me down the drain or improve me, or lead me up the ranks. And I could lose like all of racing entirely, I guess. Oh yeah, Avengers Doomsday. Y'all excited for that? I am. I hope it's good. It's been a minute since they've produced something pretty good. In my opinion, I like as I can think of right now, the last good thing they made was Spider-Man No Way Home. That movie was great, phenomenal. Like 9 out of 10, maybe even 10 out of 10. But yeah. Anyways, yes, it does change the way I approach these negotiations. I will accept the negotiations from the high tier. From the top street stock team, so I can hopefully climb up the ladder. What is the team? I'll do that after. Memory updated. User accept. Memory updated. It says user accepts the reserve driver role with the top street stock team too, and then yeah. Okay. Smart choice. Getting in with a top tier team increases Bobby's chances of moving up in the long run, even if he's just a reserve for now. Being around their drivers, crew, and equipment will help him build relationships and prove himself when the opportunity comes. Next step, does Bobby plan to focus on his mini stock racing while waiting for a shot in the street stock? Or will he be attending the street stock team's races to stay involved? I will attend the races. And meet the team. Great plan. By being at the track with the team, Bobby can learn their setup strategies, build relationships, and be first in line if they need a substitute driver. Plus, just being present shows dedication, which teams appreciate. Let me know how his first experience with the team goes, or if he wants to focus on anything specific while he's there. What is the team name? The top street stock team that signed Bobby as a reserve driver is called Ironclad Motorsports. That's actually a pretty intimidating name. They're known for their well-prepared cars, strong team chemistry, and history of developing drivers from higher divisions like Pro Late Model and Super Late Model. Their 3 full-time drivers are experienced front runners, while their part-time driver occasionally fills in when needed. Let me know if you want more details about the team, its drivers, or anything else. Okay. What are the drivers' names and numbers? Not phone. If it gives me phone numbers, I'm going to like that. Okay, good. Okay, here's the Ironclad Motorsports driver lineup. Full-time drivers, number 12, Ryan Carter, team leader, 28-year-old, highly experienced, and a former track champion, known for his smooth driving style and consistency. Sometimes test in Pro Late models and could move up soon. Okay, so he's a champion. So let's go to a roster real quick. Where is it? Okay. I have so many. Career street stock. Did I spell career wrong? I'm pretty sure I did. Okay, do we have it? Okay, so let's make... Add a car. Okay, we'll do... Okay, well that's very good stats. So we'll do... Yeah, driver customization. Oh yeah, let me just change his name. Okay. Name... Ryan Carter. Number 12. Yeah. Okay, and now let's just do 2 more. Okay. Then number 2 is the 21 of Jake Holloway, aggressive young talent. 22 years old, very fast, but sometimes reckless. Won several races last season, but also has a reputation for hard racing. Wants to prove he's ready for a late model ride. I'm loving this, man. It's great. Okay. What is it? Jake Holloway. Number 21. So that means you go like, I don't know, go 00. Is there a 12? Because okay, yeah, so you'll go 09. And will there be an 88? Probably not. Yeah, no. Alright. So he's won races, so we'll put his skill to a 68. He is 22, actually. Not however old it said. Smoothness, like none. Optimism, I guess. Yeah, aggression all the way. Jake Holloway. And let me do Ryan Carter's age real quick. Skill, aggression, optimism. Okay. I never knew what optimism really meant. Okay, Ryan Carter was 28. And let's make Jake, like, the most, like, deadly guy on the track. Smoothness, like, none. We'll go. He'll be smooth. Because, I mean, he's not a bad driver. He's just really aggressive. Okay. And then the third one is the 88 Marcus McAllister, veteran racer, 35 years old, been with Ironclad for years. More of a setup expert and mentor than a championship contender. Doesn't plan on moving up, but helps develop young drivers. What a guy. Marcus, can I put, like, Matt? Oh, I can. Oh, yeah. What a name. Everyone watch out for Marcus McAllister. Relative skill, 51. Aggression, we'll say not much. I don't think he'd be too aggressive. He seems like a chill guy. Smoothness, well, with his setup, he'd be smooth. Not 50. He is 35, though. And he is the 88. Okay. Now, it says there's another, Okay. Well, okay, it says there's another, but it's a part-time driver, so I don't know what to do. Okay, we won't put him in, but we'll say the number 42, Dylan Rhodes, fill-in driver. Oh, so he's like me. No, but I don't know. 19 years old, was a reserve driver last year, like Bobby is now. Gets a few starts when a full-time driver is unavailable. Expected to move into a full-time seat somewhere next season, so he's my competition. Okay. And then Bobby Birch, reserve driver. No assigned number yet, but if called up, he'll likely use a backup car with a temporary number. Well, I'd use the same number, but I'd drive their car, but it's not what matters. Okay. This team is one of the best at USA International Speedway, so just being part of it puts Bobby in a strong position. His best shot at racing will come if one of the full-time drivers has to miss a race, or if the team decides to enter a fourth car for him in select events. How does Bobby feel about joining this lineup? Does he plan on proving himself right away, or will he focus on learning the team dynamics first? I will even out trying to prove myself, but at the same time not be too aggressive and risky, because I want to make a good impression. Okay. So now we'll save this. Save edits. So how are there two 00 cars? I'm impressed. Go like 99. If there's a 99, I'm going to crash out. Okay, good. Okay. Let's do, season. Straight stock. Season standings. Let's see, are the guys on there? Hold up. Let's, hold up. Quickly copy as new. Nice. 36 cars. Let's look at the, thingy. Opponent roster street stock. How many cars are in it now? Career street. What? That's why. Uh-oh, a spaghetti-o. I made a mistake. It's fine. Simple fix. Street stock. Edit. Wait, what? Where is street stock? Oh, it's career mode. Career street stock in it. Okay. But we're in a front pack team, so we'll bump it to like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna show it a photo. Oh God. So I said the thing about me, like blah blah blah. It says that's a solid approach, showing speed and skill without being reckless. Reckless will earn respect from both the team and other drivers. While attending races with Ironclad Motorsports, Bobby can learn a lot about their setups, race strategies, and team dynamics. He might also get a chance to help out in the pits or with car preparation, which can strengthen his position with the team. Would you like to focus on what his first race weekend with the team is like, or wait for an opportunity to race? Boy? Okay, whatever. The race schedule is Langley, Southern National Motor Sports Park, Concord Speedway, Charlotte Motor Speedway Oval, Bristol Motor Speedway, Kevin Harvick's, I spelled that wrong. Harvick's, dude, stop putting an X, a K, and a Z. My God. Harvick's, there we go. Kern Raceway, Lanier National Speedway, then Lime Rock Park, Oxford Plains Speedway, Thompson Speedway Motor Sports Park. So I was right, except I said it wrong in something that I will post on the channel soon. I think maybe later today. But I called it Thompson Motorsports Park. And it just said Thompson Speedway. So I was like, I'm sorry for saying this over and over again. Don't worry about it. USA International Speedway and South Boston. I'm gonna copy it and put it in some notes because it's yeah. Okay. Okay, the memory's updated. It's a great mix of short tracks, a road course, and even some big-name speedways like Charlotte and Bristol. This schedule will give Bobby plenty of exposure to different racing environments. Would you like to focus on his experience at the first race at Langley, or wait until an opportunity race opens up? So, I would like to focus on his experience. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. A whole detail. All right. We haven't raced yet. Not, I guess, not all of this series. There's a lot less, especially right now that I'm a part-time ride. There's a lot less, like, give. Sorry, that was a Friends reference. Kinda, yeah, it's a lot of just reading, and I hate reading, but this is fun. I like reading this. Okay. Bobby Birch's first race weekend with Ironclad Motorsports Langley Speedway. Langley Speedway is a flat 0.395 mile oval known for being a handling track rather than a horsepower track. With limited banking, corner speed, and tire management are key. Pre-race weekend experience. Bobby arrives at the track with Ironclad Motorsports, meeting the team in a more professional setting for the first time. The atmosphere is serious but welcoming. Ryan Carter, number 12, is focused and methodical, reviewing data with the crew. He's known for being all business at the track. Jake Holloway, number 21, is more relaxed, joking around, but also intensely competitive. He treats Bobby with mild respect, but will wait to see if he's actually fast before fully accepting him. I don't know if I like this guy. I might be his rival. Mac McAllister, number 88, acts like a mentor, answering some of Bobby's questions about car setup and Langley's unique challenges. He advises not to overdrive the corners as it kills momentum. That's good to know. Bobby helps the crew prepare the cars, mainly observing but lending a hand where he can. He starts to get a feel for how the team communicates and sets up their cars. Practice session. Oh, there's so much. Okay, practice session. Since Bobby isn't racing, his role is to study the team's performance and be ready if needed. Some key takeaways. Ryan Carter, number 12, is smooth and consistent, always within tenths of his best lap time. That's good. Jake Holloway, 21, pushes hard, setting some of the fastest lap times, but burning up his tires. Ooh, so he's good, but has flaws. Mac McAllister, number 88, focuses on long runs, testing how the car handles over time. Dylan Rhodes, number 42, isn't racing this week, so Bobby watches from the pits, taking notes in case he ever gets called up. Oh. Okay. Ironclad's cars look strong, running in the top 5 of practice. Bobby sees firsthand how much setups, driver feedback, and race strategy matters at this level. Race night. Observing from the pit box. Bobby listens in on the radio to understand how the team communicates during a race. Some key moments. Ryan Carter runs in the top 3, playing the long game. Jake Holloway battles hard for positions, bumping another driver, which nearly causes a wreck. Mac McAllister plays it safe, finishing just outside the top 5 with minimal tire wear. Goodness. After the race, the team debriefs, discussing what worked and what didn't. Bobby takes mental notes, preparing for the day he gets his shot. Post-race takeaways for Bobby. Patience is key. Overdriving ruins tires, and smooth drivers perform better in the long run. Communication is critical. Crew chiefs adjust strategy based on feedback, so clear input is important. Being present matters. Just by showing up and helping, he gains the team's trust. How does Bobby feel after his first race weekend with the team? Does he start forming stronger bonds with anyone, or is he still keeping his distance? I try to make stronger bonds with the team. That's a great move. Earning the trust of the team will help Bobby integrate faster and increase his chances of getting a shot in the car. After Langley, he could start spending more time with the crew in the garage, learning about car setups and adjustments, or bonding with the drivers during travel and downtime. Who does he gravitate towards the most? Mac, the veteran mentor, Jack, the aggressive young gun, or Ryan, the serious team leader? I'd go with Mac. Not Make. Mate. Okay, Mac. He seems like a cool guy who will give me great tips to help me improve. As a solid choice, Mac has years of experience and knows how to balance speed with racecraft. He'll likely respect Bobby for wanting to learn rather than just trying to prove himself immediately at the next race, Southern National Motorsports Park. Mac might start sharing more in-depth tips about things like tire conservation, race strategy, and dealing with aggressive drivers like Jake. Huh. Does Bobby plan to shadow Mac throughout the weekend, or does he also want to start getting involved with crews and learning about setups? I want to get involved, but now we advance to the next race. But now advance to the next race. Okay. Race weekend number 2, Southern National Motorsports Park. Southern National is a high-banked 4/10 mile oval that demands a different approach from Langley. The added banking allows for higher corner speeds, but tire management is still critical. Pre-race weekend getting more involved. Bobby arrives early and immediately starts helping the crew, asking questions about setups and how adjustments affect the car. The team notices his interest, and the crew chief lets him assist with checking tire pressures and making minor adjustments. Mac McAllister walks Bobby through the team's baseline setup for the track, explaining how they fine-tune things like stagger, wedge, and shock adjustments. ChatGPT is doing good. Jake Holloway jokingly asks if Bobby is trying to steal his seat, but there's a competitive edge behind the joke. Ryan Carter, number 12, remains focused, but acknowledges Bobby's work ethic with a simple, good to see you putting in the effort. Yeah, that's nice. Practice sessions, learning track conditions. From the pits, Bobby studies how different driving styles affect tire wear. Mac runs consistent laps, rarely pushing beyond 90% effort in practice. Jake attacks the track, running fast but burning up his tires. This guy Ryan finds the balance, running strong while keeping the car under control. Okay. Bobby discusses tire management with Mac, who tells him, "You don't win the race in the first 10 laps, kid. You win it by having something left in the last 10. I'm not screenshotting that. I definitely did not just screenshot that. That is that, yeah. Race night. Watching the team execute. Ryan battles for the win, finishing P2 after a late race restart. Jake runs top 5 but falls back late, his aggressive style costing him positions. Mac finishes a steady P6 using tire conservation to gain spots late in the race. Post-race takeaways for Bobby. Tire management is everything. Fast early doesn't mean fast late. Setups matter. Small changes can have a huge impact on handling. Being involved pays off. The team is starting to respect his efforts. They've been starting to respect my efforts, I thought. Bobby is slowly earning his place within the team, but he still needs a shot in the car to truly prove himself. What's his next move? Does he keep focusing on learning, or does he start asking about opportunities to get behind the wheel? Well, we'll continue this soon. Like, later today, I think, because I have to go eat food. Thank you so much for watching. I was your host, Bobby.